boys and girls? Jared Welch, RacingDudes.com, coming at you for a Belmont Stakes contender, Golden Glider. Yes, Golden Glider. I got lucky enough to get Golden Glider. And listen, he's a long shot. By every account, he's a long shot for the 2022 Belmont Stakes, but he's in it. So we got to talk about him, right? Listen, this is a horse kicked off his last year at Woodbine for Mark Cassidy, won in a maiden special weight, then won again in an allowance race at Tampa Bay. So naturally, where they go next, the Sam F. Davis. And ever since this horse went to Stakes Company, he's been a long shot. He's got the running style of coming from way out of it, which I don't think is going to. I get that there's a lot of horses like that, Mo Donegal being one, Rich Strike being another, who are going to come out of it on Saturday in the Belmont Stakes, and he's one of them. He just frankly hasn't been fast enough to do anything with that. You know, he's been fast enough to bang up there for fourth, for second in the Peter Pan. We'll talk about that race in a second. But they tried it once. They tried it in the Bluegrass. You know, they got a new jockey, Ricardo Santana, got the mount that day in the Bluegrass, and he kind of tried to go earlier in this race, try to get there. He set right off of Emmanuel, of course, who just won this past weekend on the turf. But Emmanuel tracked he was very mild fractions. Golden Glider was right behind him, and he faded down the stretch. So that didn't work. So you know this horse likely is going to be coming from out of it, and he just, like I say, just not fast enough. You go to the Sam F. Davis, it's way out of it, kind of closed late, kind of a mild close to finish fifth in this Tampa Bay Derby, which I think may have been his best race. You can go back and you can watch that Tampa Bay Derby. You know, this is a race that Classic Causeway won, and I get that Golden Glider didn't win or didn't get close to winning, but he certainly has that late kick in this race to where he kind of can pass tired horses, or he's one of those. You got to give him credit. He continues to run in all these races. He's always running. He's not fast enough, but he's always running. He's the sixth horse here. And, he's just closing. He's closing, and he kind of gives you that visual impression of, oh gosh, if they would have kept going further, this horse would have got up there and given Classic Causeway a run for his money. Not so much. One of his biggest issues has been he hasn't ran in a race that he's been able to kind of take advantage of that, meaning he hasn't had a lot of speed to melt down. If he would have been in the Kentucky Derby, you could have argued he'd been like a Barbaro kind of horse that would have just kind of kept on coming, and just kind of banged up there for fifth, sixth, seventh, somewhere in there. He's not fast enough, but he also isn't terrible enough to where he's going to stop. He's going to keep coming. So to me, in the Belmont Stakes, he's probably a fifth. If he's lucky, finishes fourth in the race. Because it's another time where you don't have a lot of pace. We the People seems like he's going to be one of the lone speeds. It's not going to set up very well for him in this race. So you got to imagine he's going to be coming from out of it late with a bunch of them. And I just don't know where he matches up with, Rich Strike or with Mo Donegal or We the People. That just to name a couple. Whereas I don't. I would much rather take some of those closers, being Rich Strike and Mo Donegal over him. So he's one of those that if you feel like using him in the fourth spot, I'm not going to stop you. But to me, he's just a complete toss in this race. I do not see Golden Glider having any impact whatsoever in the Belmont Stakes. All right, further analysis. We did all the contenders for the Belmont Stakes. At RacingDudes.com. Of course, go to our YouTube channel. Hit subscribe below so you can make sure you get all our videos. Hit the notification button so you get alerted when we go live or when we have another video out. Make sure you like this video. Until next time, see you guys.